Hey, Sugar Booger babies, how y'all doing? Happy Friday, everybody. What's good with you? It's Friday, y'all. Your girl all in all kind of, looking a little dewy. Yesterday, it was cool. Yes, it was. It was cool yesterday. And we had a lot of wind blowing, and I had the windows down and just riding and enjoying the weather. Child, it's almost 90 degrees today. No breeze at all. But it's not super duper hot that I can't ride with the windows down. So I am headed to pick up the babies. Welcome to all my new subscribers. I hope you guys are enjoying my channel. I know I've been missing the action. I haven't been doing very many haul videos. I'm a little preoccupied with family business and all kinds of things like that. How you doing? So, yeah. Pull up on the curb. So, while I sit here, I'm going to turn the air on. It's hot. If I was moving, I wouldn't turn the air on, but that sitting still is for the birds, okay? So I'm going to turn this way so I can see what's going on, because the other day I came to get the little ones. Now, I always look behind me because they come from back that way where the crossing guard is, okay? They come across this way and they come up and they get in the car. Well, Miss Mia decides to take her little hunger behind, fast behind, down the sidewalk over here. So they gets right over there. Corey looks to see me and say, "Mommy," and take off running, and the car almost hit him. Scared me. Before I knew it, I say, "Take your so-and-so back down the other way and cross where the crossing guard is." Well, I just wanted to come. I said, "Nobody asked you to come that way. Nobody gave you permission to do that. You do what I tell you to do." That little girl pushed her boundaries with you, boy. If I'd have got my hands on her, she would have been sure enough sorry. She got in the car. I took all three of them home and made them go to bed, straight to bed. And I mean went to bed. Took a nap. They took a 3-hour nap. So I'm keeping an eye, because I've never had that problem before. Because the crossing guard, she stops all traffic and then she allowed them to come across. Now Jalen and me have been going to this school for 2 years now. And is it 2? Yeah. 2 years. And they've always crossed that way. I don't know what made her do that. I think she was with some of her little friends and wanted to do what they did. But they live on that side of the street. We live on this side of the street. There's no reason for you to be on that side. Because that means further down where there's no crossing guard, you're going to have to try to cross the street. I was finna say street. Oh, my word. Slow it down, girl. Slow it down. So I went on Periscope this morning for just a little while, and I enjoyed it. I did. Miss Delightful, It's Christy Love, Wanda C. Who else was it? I'm drawing a blank. It's Christy Love, Wanda C. Miss Delightful. There was some other. I'm drawing a blank, y'all. Forgive me. But they came and checked in with me. And we chit-chatted for a little. Oh! What is it? Okay. Time for Tea with Tamara. I always call her Diva Tam 27, which that was her name, but that's what sticks out to me. I'm trying to get used to saying Time for Tea with Tamara. we had a nice little chat. I was in the kitchen putting together lunch for my husband, which was some baked fish. I put some lemon pepper, fish seasoning, black pepper, and I think that was it, and some olive oil on the fish, and baked it in the oven. And I made up a spinach salad with tomato, bell pepper, tomatoes, bell peppers, blue cheese crumbles, tomatoes, bell peppers, spinach, and blue cheese crumbles with some creamy Caesar salad dressing. That's all he wanted. So he ate that, and I just ate a piece of fish and drank a smoothie. I gave him a smoothie as well. Me, him, and Janae, we all three of us had a smoothie, which was good, because I was craving something sweet. And I've been trying to thaw out some chicken. I got 2 whole chickens, and then I got a bag of chicken that I'm thawing out because I want to make him a chicken dish. I bought some penne pasta and some rosemary. I'm going to marinate the chicken put the rosemary on it, and some other seasonings, and excuse me, some cherry tomatoes, some spinach, and I think that's it. Mix it with the pasta, and then for the kids, I'm gonna do the chicken Alfredo with broccoli. So out of that chicken, I might have to fry some chicken drumsticks for Corey, because he don't eat that other stuff. He don't eat salad, he don't eat broccoli, he don't eat nothing. So his vegetables, I have to give him the 100% juice Capri Suns and the V8 Splash, the one that has the fruits and the vegetables in it. He will eat like certain fruits, and the only vegetable he'll eat is collard greens. Isn't that crazy? And you gotta have plenty of juice for him to eat those collard greens, so he can dip it in, and he eats it with his hand. He take the greens, dip it in the juice, and put it in his mouth. So that's the plan for tonight. That's what I would like to do. That don't mean that's gonna happen, but that's what I would like to do. I've been washing clothes, and that's a chore in itself. Made my bed, excuse me, y'all, and did a little reading this morning. For some reason, I couldn't stay focused. What I want to do, it's gonna take me to sit down and just totally get quiet. But I got so much stuff that I'm doing right now, it's hard to just do that. So I may have to try later on tonight. And not try to do too much, but just to focus on what it is that I was reading this morning, and not try to do a whole lot. So I think that's the problem. Instead of me focusing on what I was reading this morning and just letting it be, I'm trying to go and cram myself with other stuff, and I don't need to do that. Can't stand when the birds crap on your window. And there's a lot of trees around me, and I see ants falling all on the windshield and all of that stuff. So, uh-oh, must be an acorn. These people, look at this car right here, y'all. Impatient, going around. And I'm so glad the little kid's not up there trying to cross the street, because that's terrible. And they going into school. Isn't that awful? They just want to try to hurry up, but they don't want to stay in line. They want to get around the cars and get up there, and then they're going to have to pull over because there's no room, because they're not going to let you through. It's crazy. So, hubby is nursing his foot. That gout is what he has. I did a get ready with me video this morning, y'all, but it's an hour something long. I'm not gonna even upload that. But I was doing my face and my hair and talking to him, and he come hobbing in. They got him on crutches. I took him to the emergency room twice because the pain was just unbearable for him. And he was just in so much pain, y'all. He was delirious. He was saying all kind of crazy stuff, and he was snapping at everybody, well, snapping at me. And I was like, look, dude, I'm not the reason your foot hurting, okay? We didn't know, well, at that time we did know what was wrong with it. And so I wound up taking him back. I don't know why I say that a lot. I took him back to the ER again, and they had to give him a steroid shot. And instead of 3 prescriptions, which is what they gave him the first time, he's now on 4. 1 for pain and swelling. They gave him another one for pain, which was the ibuprofen. They gave him hydrocodone, ibuprofen, and clindamycin, because she thought it had gotten infected because it was so red and hot with fever. She went on ahead and gave him a antibiotic. Then the next time he went back, I can't even pronounce the name of the second time, which was the 4th prescription. I can't pronounce the name of that bad boy. So he says it still hurts, but not as bad as it was the other day. And he was rolling around in the bed this morning while I was trying to make my video, because the pain had come back. It wasn't as strong as it was, but it was irritating him. And so I went and I remembered I had some Epsom salt, so I put some hot water in a pan and dissolved the Epsom salt in there, let him soak his foot in that hot water, and it did him some good. He said he felt better. You know, the pain wasn't completely gone, but it wasn't hurting like it was. So, which is good. Y'all, let me tell you, I was watching the Pope, and I enjoy watching anybody that's for equality. You know, I understand he's against abortion. I don't condone abortion, even though, you know, I've been there. It just was heartwarming to see somebody that want the world to be better, wants to live and do as the word says. And I don't know what his life is like, you know, I just know what I see. But it was so heartwarming to watch that whole ceremony. And the kicker for me was the Speaker of the House. He was crying in the back, sitting behind the Pope. He was crying. Well, today he resigned his position as Speaker of the House. He said he can't do it no more. You know, Congress is leading him down a path he don't want to go. He didn't say it in those words, but I'm saying it. They want him to do wrong as far as the world is concerned, and he don't want to do that. Oh my word. And so he said he couldn't do it no more. He resigned. I don't blame him. You can't let people make you go to hell. You cannot. You can't make people send you to hell. If you got a job that's got you doing something wrong and you don't agree with it, I'm gonna need you to find a new job, because if you can't handle that, that's just like the lady didn't want to marry same-sex marriages. She didn't want to grant them. And I understand her religion. I understand what the word says, but she had that job from day one before they passed that law. And if you felt like you couldn't do it, because that was not your position to turn somebody down, your position was to grant that. And they passed the law saying that they could do it, and you have to follow the law, you know. And if you felt like you can't do it, then it's time for you to move on. I don't condone any of it, you know, but everybody makes choices in their life, and we're supposed to, I'm not saying help them to do wrong, but it's a choice that people make. You know, anybody, whether you buy a gun and then you be malicious with it, you know, it was somebody's choice to purchase a weapon, but what they do with it after you get it is your business. You know what I mean? You got to live with that. I can't stand when people stare at you. I say that all the time. This lady is in a bus, literally. A children's, it's a daycare van. Can y'all see it? She's sitting there looking at me like this. If you know me, wave. Don't just sit there and stare like I got the cootie booties or something. Or, I mean, she was just like this. I guess she feel like I'm crazy because I'm talking. That don't mean, you know, she can't see in my car. She don't know if I'm talking to somebody. Okay, where my babies? Hold on. I see them. Here they come. Y'all can't see them little boogers right there. They holding up real conversation, okay? Hey, dude. He's singing. Hey, dude.
Hey.
How are you?
Hi.
Hey, Jalen. Hey, me.
Hey.
You just gonna stare at yourself? Look at this girl. Put him in the middle. You know you don't put him by the door. Put him in the middle.
Come on.
Scoot over, Corey.
Come on in the middle.
And fasten his seatbelt. Get it from up there in the ceiling.
Mom,
Huh?
I had a headache all day.
That's your sinuses. I'm gonna give you some more sinus medicine. You got the cooties.
No.
Cooties, cooties. You got the cooties. Cooties, cooties. You got the cootie, 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 cooties. Yes, Mom.
Can I get some more of that cookies and cream thing?
Cookies and cream what? Oh, I didn't even bring my wallet today.
It's okay. We can stop by the house again.
Oh, we can stop by the house and get it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can.
I don't know. I'll think about it. Did you eat your candy yesterday?
Huh?
Did you eat your candy yesterday?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes. So can we?
I'll think about it. She done thought about it. Well, we can stop by the house and get it. I'll think about it.
Well, every time you say you think about it, you always say no.
Okay. Well, that's my choice, isn't it? Right?
Then that means you're gonna say no.
That don't mean that. It's a possibility, but it doesn't mean that. Don't be trying to figure me out. Hey, Sandwich.
See, that means she is gonna say no.
That don't mean figure me out. Hey, girl. That Jayla.
Hey.
And Kobe.
Mia, get out of his view.
Look at these.
Mia.
Don't do it like that, Jayla.
I want to see your face every day. Why? You mad because I look cuter than you? No. Yes.
Why you always think you look better and do better than somebody else? You better cut that out.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, you're always trying to one up on somebody.
I know. You better cut that out.
You know what? Y'all wrong.
It's good to believe in yourself, but don't be stuck up.
I'm not stuck up. Now that's the worst word.
Yeah.
It explains everything about you.
Jayla.
You know what, Jen? I'm gonna kick.
You gonna do what?
You're not gonna kick my butt.
You gonna do what? You gonna do what? Look, you better leave my baby alone before I do. Stop for y'all be fighting. Let me get out this car. And this chick left her car door open. Ooh, I got my little hot shorts on. Look.
He called the lizard an alligator.
And my socks.
He said the lizard an alligator.
He called the lizard an alligator.
Yeah, he said.
They do look like little alligators.
He said, look, it's the alligator. And they just fell. Yeah, of course I thought the lizard was an alligator.
Take your book bag in the back.
Look at the alligator.
I'll be back, y'all.